Hello, this is Crowe. I'm here to do my daily video for Aisa Love's 100K Babes Mastermind training. On today's video, I'm not going to discuss something that we have learned in the webinar, but it's something that I'm looking at myself. I have a background in mathematics, statistics, and computers, so I love crunching numbers. So what I'm going to discuss today is looking at our bulls, because we can't see our babes yet, but looking at the bulls and kind of analyzing which ones have more value and how to decide which ones might be the most valuable. So I'll be going through looking at those and showing you that on the computer. Thanks for watching. Yesterday in my video, I discussed where that I went in and worked on my profile, and I added my picture. I did a background picture, and I did a short bio. So that was some things I discussed yesterday. What I'm going to look at today is I'm going to look at how I analyzed some of the bulls, and I'm going to start with number 8515. Number 8515 is the first one. When I select it, then we can scroll down and underneath look and see that it gives you the percentages. So with the percentages that you see, I'm looking for things that's under 10%. So there is there's a 3%. Let me find my mouse. There's a 3%, and then there is a 9%. So 3% and 9%, that's the only two that's under 10. So since that's the only two that's under 10, I created a spreadsheet, and I put this on the spreadsheet. I'm going to select another one. I'm going to pick number 8509. So 8509, I'll need to scroll down till I see it. There's 8509. So number 8509, I will go to it. Oh, I didn't mention, the first thing I look at when I go to analyze, the very first thing is I look in the lower right. Is it a common, is it an uncommon, or is it rare? That's the only three types I've got. I look at that first to decide which one it is. But then also I look for the percentages. There's a 4%, and what I did, there's a 3% just to the right of that. There's a 4%, a 3%, a 9%, and a 10%, and 8%. So see, I record on the spreadsheet any percentages that's 10 or less. So this one has more things there. The other one only had a couple. But here we have a 4, a 3, a 9, a 10, and an 8%. So this one should be a little bit more valuable than the first one we looked at. And I'm going to go to another one. This time I'm going to look at number 8495. So let me scroll down till I find 8495. There's the 8495. And when I go to it and I scroll down, the first thing I look at is it's uncommon, and that's different from the common, a little more valuable. Looking at the percentages, there's a 5%, a 3%, a 0.95%, and there's a 0.99%, a 3%, a 0.99%, and then a 1%. So here it's uncommon, but there's several things that's 10 or less. So that makes it even more valuable. I'm now going to look at bull number 8508. So let me scroll until I find that. 8508, there it is. Oh, that's not it. I'm sorry. There it is. 8508. And then when I scroll down, the first thing I look at is the bottom right. This is a rare. Since it's a rare, then there should be several other things that's going to be good percentages also. Now, what I'm doing is I'm recording anything that's 10% or less. So here there's a 10%, 3%, 2%, 4%, a 2%, 5%, 3%, and 0.95%, of course 10% by being rare. And I record these on the spreadsheet. So I'll put these on the spreadsheet. So let's open the spreadsheet that I use. I use the spreadsheet, and my picture's in the way, so I'm going to move it. On my spreadsheet, at the bottom for the tabs, there's just one tab on Excel to start with, and it has sheet 1. To add more, there's a plus sign. When you click the plus, it will add more tabs. So the first thing I did was I clicked the plus sign twice. It added 2 more tabs. They were called sheet 1, sheet 2, and sheet 3. But then you can point to it and right click. When you right click on it, it comes up with a menu, and on that menu, if you click rename, you can rename that tab. So what I did was I'm going to put my common bulls on one sheet. I'm going to put my uncommon bulls on another sheet. You're looking at here at the bottom. And then I'm going to put the rare bulls on another sheet. So I started recording these from the information I got when I went through looking on OpenSea. And I have the number of the bull and the percentages I found that's 10 or less. And this is the percentages for my common ones. I did 28 of these, and to start with they were not sorted, but I sorted them. To sort, you can click on the first cell and you get like what I call a red cross plus. If you get right in the corner, it's a regular plus. The red cross plus, it's not red, but it's shaped with a red cross plus. If you hold it down, you can select, and by going out and down, I selected all this. By selecting all this information, I can go up here to my menus, and there's a sort button. Click sort, and then they've got A to Z. But I've already done that. And by selecting all of them first and then sorting from A to Z, it will keep the percentages with the correct bull. If you just select these and sort, your percentages will be wrong. But by selecting all of it and sort A to Z, it will sort the first column. And the reason I'm sorting them, I've got more bulls to add. And on OpenSea, when you go back and look, it puts them pretty close to the same order, but don't always keep them in the same order when you view them. So that makes it tougher to know which ones you've added to your spreadsheet. So that way, when I start to add another bull, by being in the order, I can quickly look to see if I've already done one for that particular bull. Now going back to the percentages. On the percentages, you'll see the second one here has 5% and 9%. All the others were above 10. So that's one that I listed for sale. Also, for the others listed for sale, here's one that was 6% and 5%, 6%, 9%, 10%, 5%, 8%, 3%, 9%. I picked 5 out to list. I didn't pick this one, but it's got a 3%, which is smaller. So you're going to pick 5 to list. If I'd have done 6, I'd have picked this one. So I probably should have went ahead and got it, but I was just picking 5 at the time. And so that way I listed these for sale. I listed 5 of my common NFTs for sale. When these sell, I just listed this last night. So when these sell, what I will do is just to the right of this, in the next column, I will put how much they sell for. So that way I can keep up with overall how much money is coming in. But I only listed 5 of the common ones to begin with. Look at the tabs below, I'm going to click Uncommon. In the uncommon ones, I'll list these later, but the percentages are really good for a lot of these. A lot of these have, there's this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characteristics that's less than 5%. If it's less than 10%, I put it in the spreadsheet. On the rare ones, I had 3 rare ones, and also you can look on the percentages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characteristics, plus just being rare is 10% also. So actually 8 characteristics is 10% or less. But these are even low, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 3, and less than 1. So that one is more valuable than maybe this one by a little bit, because it's only got 5 things. It's less than 10%. When I did these, I did 28 total. 10% of them are rare. So 10% of 28 is 2.8, and out of the first 28, I have 3, so that's about right. Going back to the uncommon tab, 25% are uncommon, so 25% of 28 is 7. The heading doesn't count, but I have 12, so minus 1 for the heading. I have 11, so I was lucky. I got more of the uncommon than was expected. Instead of 7, expected 7, I got 11. So that means on the common, I didn't get as many commons as I would have ordinarily got. So I was lucky on the draw for the first 28. Now, I got more to add to the spreadsheet. And the reason that I sorted these was so that they'll be in order, so when I add more, that I can look to see if I've already got it in the list. If they were not sorted, it'd get tough as I start getting more and more and more of these. And I am going to add the rest of them to this list. I'll just gradually keep doing that. And then I'll start selling off more of the common ones. And then I'll hold the uncommon and rare ones for later. Unless I decide I want to get a little more money coming in, then I might list a few of the uncommons. The rare I am going to keep for later. Definitely for a while. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you making comments. The more comments you make, the better it helps my YouTube channel. That inspires me, so I really appreciate the ones that have been doing comments. And I will see you on another video.